So, hi, good morning everyone. Here I am discussing fourth semester electrical branch, EC1 subject. This is Raghunarayan introducing the first part of EC1 subject, that is transformer. Very very important and relevant for electrical engineering students. Let's start with transformer. First is, what is transformer? Transformer is a static electric device. Static electrical device. Okay, first part, it is very very important. Transformer. Static. What do you mean by static? That means there is no moving parts. There is no moving parts at all in this device. Static and device. In some books it is written as a machine. Yes, it is also considerable, but as a technical point of view, this is not a machine. I will say that it is a device, because what I have learned from my teacher, he said as an electrical student you have to get that what is the difference between machine and a device. So I will call it as a device. So why device? Why not it is a electrical machine? So let first give you what is electrical machine. A machine is said to be a machine which is having the capable of electromechanical energy conversion. Electromechanical energy conversion. That means, if you observe or know, in our electrical machines like generator and motor, they have the capability to convert electrical energy to mechanical energy and mechanical energy to electrical energy. On that principle, we say that this is an electrical machine. But on that principle, this definition does not satisfy this transformer. Here there is no any conversion of from one source to another source, or any electrical energy to mechanical energy. Okay. So on that definition, I can't say that this is a machine. I must be said it in a definition that it is a static electrical device only. Okay, static electrical device. So now comes to what is the definition of transformer. Transformer is a static electrical device which transfer electrical energy from one circuit to another circuit. From one circuit to another circuit, and that circuit is of coupled circuit. We say that we will discuss later with this big concept. So first, what is transformer? Transformer is a static electrical device which transfer electrical energy from one circuit to another circuit, which transfer electrical energy from one circuit to another circuit. That's why it is termed as transformer. Transformer. Okay. So you are clear about why it called it as electrical device. Okay. So now move. Another point comes with to consider in this transformer, that as there is no moving parts, only static parts are there. So transformer is a static electrical device which transfer electrical energy from one circuit to another circuit without changing the supply frequency. If you know the considerable generating principle of an electrical energy, then you get the idea of this frequency. What is frequency? We know Pn by 120. Pn by 120. For a mechanical energy conversion principle, in a mechanical rotor is rotate inside that magnetic field, we are having poles, and that rotation is termed in N, where this P is known as number of poles and this N is the rotation of the machine in RPM, the rotation of the rotor in RPM. So on that point of view, there is not any presence of number of poles or N in this transformer. So there is no change or dependence of pole and rotation of any mechanical parts inside this transformer device. So there is no chance of any changing frequency. So whatever the supply frequency is present, that only to be transferred to the next circuit with the same frequency without changing any frequency. So this is the definition of a transformer. Okay. So I hope it is clear to you all. Next, what is the main performing task? Actually, if it is just transfer only, then what is the main function or performance of this transformer? Mainly, its important performance of transformer. I have shortcutly written transformer. Okay. So first one is it just increase or decrease the voltage and current level only. Voltage and current level. Whereas the power is same from input to output. The input power is equal to the output power if we consider an ideal device. Okay, ideal device. So its main performance is to just increase or decrease the voltage and current level. Okay. And next is for maximum power transfer. If you know, for a maximum power transfer, there must be there was a theorem in our electrical subjects. For transfer of maximum power, the source impedance must be equal to the load impedance. So here the same performance is performed because we know Z equal to V by I. So both that impedance is dependent upon both voltage and current. So with that increase and decrease in voltage and current, it always trying to perform matching the impedance, matching the impedance or source impedance with the load impedance for maximum power transfer. Okay, so this is actually what is the exact performance or task of a transformer. Okay, so these are the basics points I am telling you. Now next move, what are the types of transformer? There are various types of transformers are available, from low voltage to high voltage application. But generally in construction point of view, I am telling you about in its construction point of view. One is, let's types of transformer, heading is, okay, types of transformer. For construction point of view, it is two types. One is core type and second one is cell type. Okay. Mainly construction point of view about the core. That means here the core is mainly part, because transformer is a coupled circuit. What are the types of transformer? Core type and cell type. Actual practice in our practically manufacturing device of transformer for a core type. Let me tell you first about core type. The core type is in this view, like a core is made up of steel. Okay, it is the mainly core, and with this surrounding core, windings are wounded. These are the legs. Okay, total this one is the core, and these are its legs. Here one leg, and here another leg. Okay. and these things are the winding which is wound to this limb. Okay, actual construction is like this for a core type transformer. Similarly, on the second limb is as it is, inside a winding, and surrounding with this its outer another winding. Okay, and this core is confined with its mutual flux, that is phi. Okay, these are its HV winding. HV, that means high voltage winding. It's outer of the low voltage winding, and these two are LV. Here these two are LV, and these outer windings are HV. You can see from this diagram. Actually, here the winding is cover the main entire core. This one is the core. Here this one is the core. This entire core is surrounded by the winding. That's why it is called as core type of transformer. It is generally used for high voltage and high power application. High voltage and high power application. Okay. Next is cell type of transformer. I hope it is clear to you all. The details about this core type transformer is already available in our lecture notes. You can go through that notes. You will get better clarify whatever point I have discussed here. These things are already mentioned. Okay. Next is our cell type transformer. In cell type transformer, the core generally covers the winding. That means how it is being constructed. Let's see. And the flux path is confined in this core. Here this one is the core now, and these are the bindings. That means the core is surround this winding. Here the core is surround this winding, but before that, in core type transformer, the winding is surround that core. That's why that one is the core type and this one is the cell type. Okay. Here the core is, here the core, this one is the core. Core is surround this winding. This is LV winding, HV winding, LV winding, HV winding. In this manner or pattern, these are being constructed. So I hope it is clear to you. depending upon its